Master of Science in Tourism, Development and Culture. Woohoo! Do you actually need a degree to be successful in your career? Before we start and we will dive into this topic and the most common reasons why not to get a degree, I want to tell you that you're successful only because you're watching my channel. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to this video, give it a like. And now let's uncover the most 4 common reasons why people say you don't need a degree to be successful in your career. I would say that you can be successful with your degree, without your degree, and you can be successful with your degree and without your degree. It depends on you, how hardworking person you are, and how much you're willing to sacrifice and put it into work. I am Lenka and I am a big fan of higher education. Myself, I've studied on many universities all around the world and I'm promoting Erasmus Mundus and other scholarship opportunities on this channel, and I'm just big fan of studying abroad and studying in general. And therefore, I am quite unsure what to think if I always hear people telling me, Lenka, but you don't need a degree to be successful. And today I really want to get into this conversation. Undeniably, it's important to know what area we are talking about, because I would not like to get a surgery from a doctor which did not receive a degree, and I'm sure you would not like to hire a lawyer who did not finish his law school and doesn't know really the law. However, the problem I actually see that students, including me or fresh graduates or soon to be fresh graduates, rely heavily on the degree, and they think that once they get this degree, whether it's undergraduate, master or PhD, they will get these massive paychecks and they will be so rich. Well, absolutely, you can be rich, but the degree, it's just kind of a part of it. Like, it's not the only thing which will ensure that you will get this massive paycheck and that you will be just well paid. Whenever you're just applying to the university or you dropped out of the university or you are currently studying, I just want to tell you, don't rely until you get this piece of paper, until you will get this title in front or after your name, and just start working on your career if having a career is your goal. So why people actually go and obtain degrees? I would say it's a lot that our parents support us to get the degree. They lived in the era where not everyone had the opportunity to study and obtain the degree or higher education or study abroad, and therefore, because they grew up in this era, they also tell us, go to university, study, 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 and then you will get a good job. I also have noticed that there is a difference between people born in Asia and trying to move to Europe and Europeans living in Europe and just trying to stay in Europe. I've noticed that probably for you guys who are non-Europeans, it's way more beneficial to actually have this degree if you want to move to Europe. Colleges don't teach you skills needed in the real world. Well, absolutely not every single skill will be taught at the university, because once you're outside of the university walls, you need to manage your finances, your living, your health, your mental health, your relationships. You need to manage so many areas where, of course, university is not capable of teaching you it all. However, if you're going to pursue some degree, university can give you an idea on the entire industry to see how the things work, and most likely you are not going to learn every single thing which you will use in the company, because the company will actually teach you anyway, or you will use in your business, because every business is a little bit different. But at least you will have the chance to play around in kind of safe environment, because once you're running your business or you're working in a company and you're responsible, let's say for some project worth of thousands and millions of euros, then you have a big responsibility. Whereas in university, you can play around on a safe playground. The second reason why people say you don't need a degree is that there are new jobs which does not have degree programs. I would split this into 2 categories. One of them is IT and one of them is creativity. The IT, imagine that you're studying something in a freshman year, and then once you get your degree 5 years later, those information and experiences are obsolete, because 5 years in IT, wow, this is like a decade in other industries. Therefore, you need to keep up the pace. You always need to be informed about what's going on, because in the space of innovations and IT, everything is so fast. Like, just look at how AI is changing the world, changing the internet, and ChatGPT was introduced not even a year ago. The second category, where people actually don't have possibility and opportunity to study, is the creativity, content creation, and the creator economy. Nowadays, I see people earning thousands and millions of dollars and euros monthly just from doing ghostwriting, copywriting, branding, doing some graphic design, or being YouTubers or influencers and so on. Again, however, as you can see, we can find quite many job opportunities which offer quite great salaries and annual income in comparison to the traditional degrees which require the degree and studying at the university. Alternative and virtual education and platforms. You know, guys, that I talk a lot about Udemy, Coursera, Skillshare, and all these platforms where you can learn basically any skill, sometimes even for free, or often-wise for free. You can go also to Google Garage to get some certificates, which will teach you the hands-on experience in the Google space. You can find so many other platforms which will be teaching you. Even on YouTube, you can find so many things, from math to graphic designer to be artist. There is just there is no limit basically. However, I want to bring up also the fact that if you're going to study through the alternative and online education platforms, you're not going to get the same experience as if you study at the university and you're meeting with your friends and you need to go abroad and you need to be exposed to different culture and different environments, and you need to kind of follow the system to see how it works and how it follows and how you progress. Because if you do this just online, it does not only feels lonely, it's just completely different experience. You can get the same knowledge and information though, but the experience will be different. Therefore, I don't think it's really possible to compare it and put it on the same level, but yes, the information can be same, experience not. And last argument is that you can skip the entire college, skip the university, and go to the market and get the hands-on experience right away. Yeah, that's also possible. Many people I know have done it as well, and they just after the high school they went and they worked for companies, or they started to grow their own companies, and many of them were really successful, and some of them actually decided to study a few years after. It really depends on what your dreams are, what your ideal career is like. However, everyone has their own unique path. If you want to get hands-on experience, I would say it's great to try work in some startup where these fast-growing companies need people on several and multiple positions, so you can get hands-on experience on several positions at once and actually see what you like and what you don't like. If you really want to pursue a degree, you can actually get the hands-on experience as well. I actually recommend everyone to study and simultaneously work, because not only that you will get a sense of earning money, discipline of earning money, and you will also get this hands-on experience. So you can actually have it both. However, you need to consider what is more important to you, because studying simultaneously while working, it's quite difficult to do everything on 100%. Most likely you will have to sacrifice somewhere, whenever it's on your university results, or whenever it's on the amount of work the amount of hours you can work. Guys, if you want to study university or you want to climb the career ladder, no matter if you decide to do it with degree or without degree, it's such a general topic and general discussion. I'm really curious, what do you think about this topic? Because this topic has been in my mind and in my circle so much that I had to actually create this video to just clarify some of the most common arguments, and I just wanted to add my personal opinion, because I know people from really so many social backgrounds and circles. I go to a lot of networking events, which is one of the other things I recommend you whenever you want to be successful at the university or you want to skip the university completely. Go and network with people, because business, studying and success, it's all about the human connections. Really, this is such an important factor. With or without degree, degree, the things you really need in your life is curiosity, being open-minded and excited to learn and discover new things. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comment what you think, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.